headquarters, ballistic section.
And how long have you been in the service?
In 26 years.
26 years, man.
And in the ballistic section?
2004.
I was attached to the ballistic section in 2004.
Mm-hmm. And please enlighten the court about your qualifications to do the job.
Yeah. Ballistic section.
Yes, I indicated that I'm attached to the ballistic section.
This section we see the
This is the section that deals with firearms that are suspected to have committed or used in the commission of crimes. And my task is to examine firearms that are suspected of having committed crimes. And I've received training on the following:
firearms mechanisms. Firearms mechanisms. Identification of ammunition. Crime scene techniques. Crime scene techniques. Examination of firearms mechanisms.
Yeah. Are you repeating it?
Okay,
My lady, he has a report. He has a report. He should not be testifying off the cuff. Can he be given this report so that?
I think it's that.
Is he looking at it?
No.
No, he's not. That's why he keeps he says something and then repeats it. No fair.
I think that's the report.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you done with your qualification?
Examination of homemade devices. Homemade. Homemade devices.
Yes.
Nancy Namkumpe qui tweeted it on our university in Moscow as she am in 2007.
I was trained at the University of Moscow in Russia in 2007.
And did you get any further training?
2018.
Yes, my lady, I received another training in 2018.
Kidega Institute of Forensic Science, China.
I went to the Institute of Forensic Science in China.
Right. And it is common cause that we are before this summer court in relation to the case that happened at Koelane Guest House in 2020. Yes, please narrate to the court the part that you took in the investigation of that case and the results that you got in your investigations.
Ka di 25 September 2020,
on the 25th of September 2020,
Detective PC Masaha o ile a fihla ofising ya ka.
Detective PC Masaha came to my office
A fihla le thepa tse latelang.
in possession of the following items.
Item ya pele, number 1. O ile a tla o nkile sethunya sa 7.65 Bernadette,
Can you spell that?
BERNARDELLI. Sa serial number e latelang 13247.
In his possession, he had a 17.65 millimeter by 17 millimeter Vanadilli pistol, serial number 13247.
Item 2. In a list to 7.65 hape sa Taurus. Serial number in ili FEX 44468.
The second item was a 7.65 millimeter by 17 millimeter Taurus pistol, serial number FEX 44468.
Item 3 in a lady shared 9 7.65.
The third item were 9 by 7.65 millimeter 5 cartridges.
Item 4 in a lady lead the senyeditseng tsa 7.65.
The fourth item was 7.65 millimeter spent bullets.
There are 7.65 mil. Two. The one is the Benabelli, and the other one is the 12. Okay, and then the left.
There were 2 leads and 9 cartridges.
Mme ditaba tsena o tlile a di package-ile hantle di bona hore ka di tswa senying.
He had packaged those items
A bile a
such that it was clear they were from a crime scene,
di lebotse.
and he had them labeled.
Mino na le station ena ya RCI.
In other words, showed the station and the RCI.
A bile a di tlatsitse submission form.
He had also filled a submission form.
Submission form ke form e sebediswa ke seponesa ha o tliswa di ka ba ke dithunya ka ntho efe kapa efe laboratory.
Submission form is normally used by the police when submitting any items to the ballistics.
Yes, proceed.
Ke ile ka hlahloba dithipa tsena kaofela.
I examined all the items.
Ya ba di qala ka sethunya sa number 1 se serela ka re ke Bernadette.
I started first with the Benadryl pistol.
Yes, when you make this examination, was it at his request? Or
O jwalo mohlomphehi.
It is Somali.
yes, proceed.
Kopa ke tlhalosetse fa ke request ya hae e ne le hore ke shebe di-shell tsena tse tswang senying tse 9.
If I may add on that, he requested that I examine the 9 shells from the sea
Le di-bullet tse 2
and the 2 bullets,
ho bona e ka ba di thuntse ke thunya tseno tse 2 tsena tse ke bileng ka tsona pele.
whether they were fired from the 2 firearms that I referred to earlier.
Jwalo ka ke se ke boletse ile ka qala ka setunya sena sa pele number 1 ile Bernadette.
As I've already indicated that I started with the Bernadette pistol,
Ke ile ka qala ka se hlahlobelo ka tlwaelo.
I examined it in the normal way.
Pele ke ile ka checka hore condition ya sona e jwang.
First of all, I dealt with
Condition.
also, I dealt with the condition of the firearm.
Mono ke ne ke sheba ntho tse kang defects ha ke be se ka ba teng so.
I wanted to find out if there were any defects in the firearm.
Nne ke ile ka fumana hore di defects ha di yo ha mora o checka tse latelang.
I found that it had no defects, having checked the following.
Ke ile ka checka firing mechanisms wa teng na ntso phetse hantle.
I examined whether its firing mechanisms were still in order.
Ka checka safety device ya teng na le yona ntse phetse hantle.
I also checked whether the safety device was
Setting.
also in order.
Safety
Oh.
device. Ya ba ke checka o qetela ke checka magazine release sketch wa teng na lona ntso sebetsa hantle.
Lastly, I checked the magazine release sketch.
The magazine.
Release.
Release sketch.
Okay.
Whether it was still in order.
Ka fumana hore kaofela di ntse di sebetsa hantle.
I found that all of them were in order.
Ya ba ke etsa test control tsa ka.
I then did my test controls.
Ke ile ka nka kulo tse pedi hona office moo.
I took 2 bullets from the office.
Ya ba ke tla ke di marka 247 e leng last 3 digits of the serial number of the fire.
I then marked them 247 as the last serial numbers of the firearm.
Ya ba ke tla ke thunya ka sona ke etsa di control tse.
I then fired the gun to check the controls.
Ya ba ke tla se thunya sena sa bobedi hape sena sa Taurus.
I then proceeded to the Taurus firearm.
Ka nna ka etsa tsohle tsa ntse ke entse nthukeng sa pele.
I did all that I did with the first firearm.
Ka fumana hore le sona se phetse hantle ha sena defect.
I found that it was also in a good condition with no defects.
Ya ba ke nka kulo tse pedi hape ho sona
Also,
ho ka ka bosiso.
I then took 2 bullets from the office.
Ya ba tsona ke di marka 468 e leng the last 3 digits of the serial number of the firearm.
I then marked them 468, which are the last numbers of the serial number of the firearm.
Ya ba tsona di thunya tsena le tsona ke a di marka.
I also marked the firearms.
Ke ile ka di marka F125/20.
I then marked them F125/20.
Nomoro ena ke di marka 125/20. Nomoro ena ke e re di fang yona ha di fihla ofising mane. Case e nngwe le nngwe e fihla re fa reference ya teng moo.
Every case that is brought is given a reference number.
Jwale reference ena ne correspondela case ena e ka pela lekgotla mohlomong.
And this reference number corresponded with the case that we are here in court about.
Bontsha go fela F e di bontsha fela firearm.
The F only means firearm.
Ewa ke di share tsela tse 9 le di jet tsela tse pedi.
And then I took the 9 shells and the 2 leads.
Ka mo go tswana le tsona ka di marka laboratory reference number.
Similarly, I marked them the laboratory reference number, the same laboratory reference number,
Go bana ke case le nngwe e tlile go tsa re se tshwana.
because they are one case under the same RCI.
Ewa jwale ke ya ka comparison microscope.
I then took the comparison microscope.
Jwale ke lo arabela tsa re tse PC mahlahang kopileng tsona.
And now I I had to answer what PC had asked for.
E leng
PC Mahla had
e
asked
leng
for.
ya go di compare gona le tse tse pedi di shele na ka ba di thuntswe ke thunya tse pedi.
To compare whether the shells and the lead were fired from the two firearms.
Ke ile ka qala ka sheba di exhibit tse di shele tse 9 le tsona fela.
I first examined the 9 shells.
Ke ne ke batla go bona gona e ka bana di tswa sethunyeng se le seng.
I wanted to make out whether they came from the same firearm,
Mme ke ile ka fumana ga di tswe thunyeng se le seng.
and I discovered that they were not from the same firearm.
Ya ba yone ke betse di cookie kala di compare ka di test tsa tse ke di entseng tsena tse le ka di makile.
I then compared with the test that I said I marked,
Tse be di teng ka pela le go tla ka mo.
which are here before court.
Ya ba ke ka thunya sa sa pele sa Benadil.
I started with the Benadryl pistol.
Ya ba ke nka test tse sa teng ke di bapisa le tsena tse 9 tse.
I took the test and put them against the nine shells.
Mme ke ile ka fumana hore di shele tse 7 di matseo tse 9
I found that 7 shells out of 9
di thuntse ke sethunya sena se ke reng ke sa Benadil.
were fired from the Benadryl pistol.
Ya ba ke sheba go tsena tse pedi tsa sala tse setseng.
I then examined the remaining 2,
Ka fumana go tsona di thuntse ke thunya sena sa tlhoga sa.
and I discovered that they were fired from the Taurus pistol.
Ke bontse fela hore ke shebile matshwao a mangata a teng sethunyeng mono na go sethunya se thunyang ka po se qeta ho thunya.
I looked at the various marks that are left on the firearm after it fired.
Ke bontshe go matshwao a ke a latelang
The marks are the following:
ke firing pin marks,
firing pin marks,
breech face marks,
breech face marks,
breech
breech face marks,
Yeah.
chamber marks, extractor marks, and the ejector marks. Le yona go qetela.
and the ejector mark as the last one.
Ke bontshe motlhompheho go matshwao ana ke matshwao a haeletseng gona sethunyeng moo.
I should point out that these are building marks on the firearm,
Kapo tsona dikarolo tsa sethunya tse etsang sethunya go se sebetse hantle.
or on parts of the firearms that makes the firearm operational.
Mme ke a shebile a le jwalo kaofela.
I looked at or I examined all of them.
Ya ba ke etsa qeto e ke leng kang bona ga dimela ho hanga kaofela ke etsa qeto ke ile ka hanka ka nka tse ke di chamber marks.
And I decided to work on one, which is the chamber mark.
Mme ke ile ka nka setshwantsho ka pena ditšhara moo go na le match ka mo le tse di matchang teng.
And I took a mark, I took a picture to identify where they matched.
Mme ke bontshe hore dilete tse ka ne di senyehile tse pedi.
Since these 2 legs were damaged,
Ke hlotse ho fumana hore na e ka ba di tshuntswe ke thunya difeng ke sethunya difeng ha di pedi ba.
I was unable to say from which of the 2 firearms they were fired.
Mme tsena tsohle ha ke se ke di entse ke arabile detective PC Mahla ke ile ka mo etsetsa report.
Having answered Police Constable Mahla, I then prepared a report for him.
Ha ke tsebe gona motho pe mono mo ke reng ke bontsi mo ke reng ke nkile di-photo mono mo di-matchana le kgotla ka thabela go bona.
I guess the court would like to see
It's the prosecution that
Yes.
will-
Yes, we will come. We will come to that.
No, I don't know whether you're going to ask this. You just talked about the 2 legs. Did you talk about the 9?
Yes, he has narrated nine shares.
Okay.
So it's only the 2 less that you were unable to get the results from.
Jwale mo o tshwanetse go latela gona le disenyegi ga kaka.
also Malay due to the damage.
So the pictures that you mentioned that you took from those shells, do they form part of your report?
Jwale mo hlompeng.
So
No, I want you to tell the court, is it possible that 2 firearms can have similar marks, those marks that you have narrated that you check for comparison purposes, even if they are of the same caliber?
now guys are with Tunya, the highway Tunya Zame to Channel, really much our channel.
Mo hlompeng go ba ga etsala ntho tshwana le di-fingerprints fela.
That cannot happen, Malay. This is just similar to fingerprints.
Now you have already told the court that you will give back to the results. I have these items before me. Let's start with this one. Is it one of the items in your report, or you refer the court to?
Jwale mo hlompeng se seng sa tsona se.
Yes, which one of the
So
two?
Malay,
Sena sa
out of those items,
sa Benadeli se sa serial number 13447.
it's the Benadel firearm. There is serial number 13247.
Does it bear the same serial number as you indicated in your report?
Jwale mo hlompeng.
It is so Malay.
I have this one again. Yes, can we identify it?
Jwale mo hlompeng.
Which one is?
Ke tlhoka se ne ntse ke bua ka yona ka.
This is the Taurus I referred to, Malay.
Yes, we also have this envelope. Can you identify it and check its contents?
Ha ke tsona mo hlompeng.
Yes,
These
what are
the
they?
ones, Malay.
What are they?
Ke di-cartridge case. Di-shell fela.
These are cartridge cases, Malay.
Do they still bear the the marking or referencing that you mentioned,
Not intendingly much how we can do.
the referencing that you made.
O jwalo Mthombe.
Yes.
It is so much.
Now, would you like to give this on court as part of evidence, this report that you compiled?
O jwalo Mthombe.
It is so much.
My lady, in the absence of any objection, may I hand it in and mark it?
No objection.
I think we have exhibit 2.
This is good.
Yes, that's it.
Shall be marked exhibit A.
Now, also the items that I have shown you, let's start with the first firearm. Do you have any problem to tender it as part of evidence?
I did have a Mthombe.
I have no problem.
In the absence of objection, my lady?
No objection.
Benabeli. Oh, okay. I wanted to start with this one.
The Benabedi shall bear exhibit 4.
This one. How about I'm shaking myself.
It was an accident.
Yes, would you also like to hand this one as part of evidence?
O jwalo Mthombe.
It is so much.
Advocate Jere,
No objection.
it shall be marked, the Torah shall be marked exhibit 5.
And shells, 9 shells, and 2 bullets.
Separate them, the shells first and then the meat. Don't give them color.
Oh, as the court pieces.
Because even their reporting is different.
So, do you wish to hand in these 2 dead bullets as part of evidence? Yes.
I did not have a Mthombe.
I don't have a problem.
Too late.
2 legs, 2 legs. Oh, I mean 2 legs. Thank you, my lady.
Advocate Jere,
No objection.
2 legs shall be marked exhibit 6.
And do you also wish to hand in the 9 shells?
O jwalo Mthombe.
That is so.
Advocate Jere,
No objection.
they shall be marked exhibit 7.
You again refer to test bullets that you conducted at your office.
O jwalo Mthombe.
Yes.
And since you mentioned that you took 2 for each can, do you wish to hand them in as part of evidence collectively?
O jwalo Mthombe.
That is so.
May the test bullets, my lady, be marked collectively.
What's being handed in? What's being handed in?
The test
The
bullets.
ones that you
The
said
one
you
that
shall-
he used from his office.
Yeah,
No objection.
therefore in total,
Yes, ma'am.
what is They shall be marked exhibit.
With that, my lady, that would be all for this witness.
Okay, I just want to confirm that my recording is proper. Out of 9 shells, 7 were shot from the Benabin pistol, and the 2 were fired from the Taurus pistol.
That is from the
I just saw something that made me quite curious. I do not know whether it come from you. I always say be alert advocate, because you're the right for now. Your client's right. I don't want to interfere with it. But I have a question. I saw destroyed lead. What causes that? Is it a proper question to ask before you ask? You're not objective. It's a question of clarity.
No,
Is it?
no, when you're ready to ask, I can't object.
No, do you have any reservations?
No, I cannot even have reservations.
No, you could.
No,
Because you could say, well,
no.
it interferes with my cross-examination.
No. The court is not an umpire. You are entitled to ask.
Yes, I saw this the legs, as you call them, with out of shape. What
that
causes
is
that?
so.
E ka nna ba di otlile ntho e thata. E ka ba ke majwe kapa mo phefung.
It could be that they hit a hard surface, such as a wall or pavement.
Are you out really that they hit a human body, or a human body can also cause that
Ho na la pe etsahalang ha o ka o tla bo masapo, my lady.
It does
It can
happen
also be
at times,
found in a-
especially if it hits a bone.
Thank you. That is the explanation that I required. Now cross-examination.
No question, my lady.
Okay, I'll just say cross-examination begins.
Yes, madam, may I have a comfort break? Just 5 minutes, 10.
I'm not wearing a watch. Shall we come at 11:15?
Yes,
Or will that suffice?
that will be enough.
It will not 12:30. Just be. I'm also wondering if this is an expert. You might need more time to.
Well, we can do 1/2 past, but I really am. I'm not going to be long. 1/2 is fine, so that because I'm not going to be long anyway. So I can take the comfort break and we can come back and finish. So 1/2 is fine.
Let me just do it. End of. What will I do until 11:30?
Can you say that you interpreted your report to us?
O jwa lo tlhompe hle ke ntse ba.
I did so.
You did.
O jwa lo tlhompe.
Maybe so you suspect I missed something.
Ah, it's kind of. I get the bit to
It is because well, maybe I'm expecting too much from you. I'm a lay person in this matters. You had to go to university to do these things that you are telling us about. You told us nothing about firing pin marks and hammer impression marks. You haven't told us what that is. You haven't told us, have you?
Mo tlhompe ke bile ka tsona matshwao.
I did speak about these 5 months.
No, you don't get me. You talked about firing pin and hammer impression marks, ejector marks, extractor marks, breach face mark. You talked about those. But did you explain what those are? Did you explain to us? Maybe I missed something.
Ke bontshitse gore ke ona matshwao re a sheba mmala ba ga tiri mona.
Indicated that those are the marks we look for at the lab.
Well, you look for them at the lab. Now you must tell her ladyship so that she understands what it is that you are looking at, so that she knows what you see. It's one thing to say that I'm looking for a rat, and then you come here. You must also now show us what a rat looks like. You understand what I'm saying?
Ke ntse go mametse motlhompe empa fela go na mo sa nkutlwang se ke dumela mana mo go tlha wa nkutlwa.
I'm listening, but perhaps not here.
What is the firing? How does the firing pin mark look like? Firing pin and hammer impression marks. How do they look like? And where do they appear?
Firing pin e habedi motlhompe. Habedi e nngwe e circular e nngwe e ka re e square ka pele ka.
The firing pin has a mark and
a circular.
and a circular one.
Isn't the whole point that I'm not hearing this from. Sorry.
Who's your motlhompe?
That is one.
He didn't do the others.
Who's your motlhompe?
No, it is because this is how I understood. Maybe I was then not listening very carefully. So okay, let's go back. You said it was firing pin and hammer impression marks, the ejector marks, extractor marks, breach face marks, and then you said you used chamber marking.
Who's your motlhompe? Fred ha ka ba ka bua ka hammer marks.
I never spoke of hammer.
What did you talk about?
Ke buile ka firing pin marks.
Okay, wait. Let's go slowly. Firing pin.
Ka bua ka breach face marks.
Yes.
Ka bua ka chamber marks.
Yes.
Ka bua ka ejector marks.
Yes.
Ka bua ka extractor marks.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so that's
Oh.
I see.
So you didn't say anything about hammer marks.
I don't ha kana yona ka.
Hammer impression marks. Sorry.
We do not have that one. Perhaps we call it by another name.
Hammer marks.
Hammer impression marks.
Hammer impression marks.
Yes.
Ha kana yona.
I see.
Not
A
have
simply
that.
thing.
Does not exist.
Well, let's not go there. Let's not go there in the human law. I don't want to. I'm not challenging you. I just want to understand your evidence. There can be time for me to challenge you, but not now.
Okay.
So you said you used chamber marks, chamber markings. Did you tell us what the chamber markings involve?
Ha ka ba ka hlalosa motlhompe. Fela ke ile ka re ke di shebile kaofela. Ya ba nna ke gagwa ke di chamber marks.
I did not explain that man. I said I looked into all of them, but I choose.
This is the point. I'm going back to exactly what I said, that it has been helpful. I want to know whether you have already said that you did not explain what the chamber marks involved, correct?
Yes.
And your duty as an expert is to come and explain to us in layman's language what you're talking about, correct?
They were not ulukela, you'll get to Calcita, Nabasa.
And as matters stand, I'm still ignorant. Maybe, and would you care to explain that to me, please? How the chamber marks would look like?
Okay. The chamber marks as 2 years more around the chamber.
Firearm has what is called.
Yes.
Chamber.
And go slowly. You see, you're explaining to people who don't. I don't know anything about the gun. When you are here, when you are not here, I can speak. But when you are here, I know nothing. So tell us, what is the chamber?
Chamber je ka go ya 2 years more life ammunition ka po shele ke tang thunya e thunyetswang ka e so thunyetswang ka teng.
As you cock, it goes in.
Yes, how cock thunya isa ka chamber mark.
Chamber is
a chamber, not a chamber mark.
where a fire bullet.
Yes, go ahead. And then
chamber mark di tla sana go shere ke tang thunya ka tla di thunya e tlanka di marketing se ka ga chamber ka mo e be di print ya go share le mo.
As it is fired, shell that bullet, you take the marks of the firearm in the chamber.
yes, what are those marks?
The chamber marks.
No, what? No, you don't understand. Don't make this difficult for me. We want to see them. You said you got photos. We want to see those chamber marks that you are talking about, and you've done the right thing to take photographs. Now, what you have not done is to take us through all that you've been saying. Take us through that. What?
I should show the photo.
I understand. Yes. Talk about these photos. And I said, I don't want to blame you. You don't lead yourself.
Okay.
But I can't live here without knowing what these photos are all about.
Page 3.
39, 30, 38. Oh, I see. 3 of
my report.
Of your report. Yes.
So how do you share how should be the cartridge more?
When looking at the photo, there are two.
Yes, my lady.
There are 2 cartridges.
Una line it to one area wala it one.
There is a line that separates the two.
Yes.
Line in kiona ya wolang test case ya kila kabuya ka yona le crime case
that line separates the test case from the scene.
Which one is the test? Which one is it? Submitted.
Test case.
On the right is the test case.
I see.
Dividing it by the line I spoke about.
Yes.
The crime case.
On the left,
I see.
crime case.
And this is the information that I'm interested in. You see that now I'm learning for the first time. Yes, continue. That there are even 2 of them there. I'm learning for the first time. Continue then. I'm leading you. You can see I'm not cross-examining you. Continue.
Well, how should I get this case here? It's a mark 447. Last 3 digits of the serial number.
Yes.
The test case is the one that bears the last numbers of the serial number of the file.
Well, how is ever horrible having more about line, wa reng ke bolela hore re sheba di mala ini tla bona hona le matshwao a tloang ka lefting a ya ka righting parallel lines mo.
Looking along the line, you realize that there are some marks that cross over to the right.
Are they moving vertically or are they moving horizontally?
Horizontal.
They're horizontal.
They are horizontal.
And
This is how what the question.
I need to see. You see, I have to be satisfied that what you talk about. Where is it? May I approach the witness? I'm always ready to learn new things.
This is the copy.
It's a copy.
Yeah, let me show you. Okay. Jimmy, this one.
If that is over a line, I don't see it. Maybe I'm blind. Oh yes. Why don't you give us the original?
You want guys identify.
Okay, now let's use the original because this.
Kitty.
No, don't point it to me.
I have the marks encircled.
Okay.
What do you have is the original, Mary? Okay. Black and white. You've got circles there.
I can make it. Can make it.
Oh, no, oh, I see. So you're saying where the lines?
One with a P, the other one doesn't have line.
It's doing a good thing to make it. Oh, let's see. You mean I'll get it in it also.
Well, I as you say, I think this looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Can I get this because you understand it? I leave you with the copy that I take you.
Advocate takes it, confirm it with advocate for
Yes.
please approach advocate.
Oh, I see. With that information, will come so that we use our combined sites.
That I see, and I correct that was.
No, where does it go?
Let me show you one second.
Yes, just exactly so that I see whether there's a meeting of the minds on the. You are aware of the mark.
Oh,
Very aware of the mark.
now let me see.
See, this one. Yeah. This is why I said this report has not been explained to me.
Let me see from your original. Oh, I haven't put it. Oh, I was way off. I was thinking these.
You see, sir. This is what happens if you are an expert and you don't assist us. We don't know anything about this thing.
But advocate,
Okay, should I scold my colleague? I'm not entitled to scold him.
I've learned. It's mine. It's mine.
Now, the question I really want to ask, I confess to not seeing the difference. You say that it's a trained eye that needs to be used and so on and so forth. Why didn't you take the photograph of the test case and a photograph of the crime case separately, and then conjoin them so in other words, you have a separate photograph on the one hand, and then the conjoined photographs on the other. Why didn't you do that?
There is no reason, my lady. That is what I did is standard.
And you will not deny that it would have helped, because since you are dealing with photographs from a microscopic observation, it would have helped if you had a separate cartridge on the one side and the separate cartridge on the other, only to combine them afterwards, because the separate ones would be larger in terms of the impressions, isn't it?
That cannot be so, because if you separate them, one cannot make out where they match.
Then you're contradicting yourself, because you have to look at one cartridge on the one hand and the other, and then compare. Because you see, when you shoot the bullet, the cartridges come out, and you have that cartridge separate. Then you have a cartridge that has been submitted as a part of the crime, what was collected at the crime scene. So you look at those separately, and you are able to see, you can see those marks on each separate of them, isn't it? Yes. So this is why I'm saying, why do you not accept that if you had taken the photographs, separate photographs of each, before you, I'm not saying it's wrong for you to have done what you've done, but I'm saying, do you accept that if you had taken a separate photograph of the test as well as the real thing, it would have helped in terms of enhancing the image? Do you deny that?
Since I've never done it, I cannot deny.
In an event, it is logical that if you were able to identify the markings on the test as well as those that had been submitted, when they were separate, there would have been nothing wrong. You would have had no difficulty doing that, isn't it? And I'm not blaming you.
So, but since I've already mentioned that what I did is standard. Yes, my lady.
Why can't you vary it? Why can't you have a separate photograph of a test bullet? What's so offensive? What's wrong?
It takes time, my lady.
Exactly how long does it take to take a photograph of a separate test bullet?
I guess we use.
How long would it take to have a photograph of a test bullet?
I guess we use. And
how long would it?
Actually,
when they are combined.
And how long does it take to take a photograph? If in a
minute.
This case is one where I should not even be challenging. I was simply trying to get an explanation. There are other cases that could, lead me to quarrel with you. But I don't even need to do that. But as I say, some explanations have not been. So let's go to the next one. The next picture. I must confess to, as I say, see nothing there. But let's go to the next picture on page 4. I'm giving you back your original.
And then the one, I don't know.
Yes. Page 4. Take us to page 4. What are you pointing us to?
Mona ke breach face marks.
These are breach face marks.
Kamo go tshwarangela ka pikiane ya pele tsana di tshebela line ya ke la bua ka yona.
Similarly with the first picture, we have to look on the line.
And exactly what are we looking for here? You remember the ladyship was assisted by a lady assessor who had been a police officer before the cycling was done. You see that the what you called obvious markings was missed completely. You see that.
A sa kile impela o fela ke bona go tsentse di copy tse ngata ba se se go ke taba dithunya ga o fela o etsa wa ka go
tsa dumela gore moelong tsa bile le bothata le ka yona go sena
ka nna ka iketsisa my lady so
tsheo tsholo fela e ka di sa kile na ka mpimbiwa.
Okay.
Yeah.
For our special guest,
Yes.
where you are, at the people moving around. The line. What is it that I'm looking at?
Le sheba line le tlo ka crime casing e tla ka bua test casing ka vice
Then it
versa.
stops.
O tswa mhlompi e tswa mhlompi
Then it
So,
doesn't
Malay.
cross to the
a
other.
ya ko mhlompi
That's cross.
tana ko se mhlompi ben phelo
Have to cross to something.
Yeah, they already.
a di tshetse mhlompi
I don't see it.
Have crossed over Malay.
The benefit of a microscope.
kita ba print ha ka malete not microscope.
The problem of the printer, not the microscope.
Favor us with your computer.
You know, there was a time when there was a you see, I'm not blaming you. I don't know what. I'm the last person to blame anyone because I represent the accused and the accused don't be blamed in this proceeding. But I've seen these things before in this country by your predecessors, people who testified, who were experts like you. I can name their names, but I need not. Where actually the test case would be taken separately. The submitted case for exhibit would be photographed separately, and then the identification of the actual markings on both the test and the submitted exhibit would be identified. Then they would then go and do the same thing that you have done. Haven't you seen that?
O bua ke sa o pole mpa tla ke iketseng kwa ga di fitla sima.
I'm not call Malik, but I'll make inquiries at the office.
Well, anyway, you have given an explanation. It would waste your time. But do you understand that you, as an expert, you are not making conclusions for us. You give us the basis upon which the court would either accept or reject your conclusions. You understand that?
It is so.
And of course, now you see whether by reason of replication, or repeated duplication, or otherwise, the things that you want us to see on these things, on these photographs, we do not see. You realize that?
Mozambique impela o fera ke photocopy tse go kela mogao mo. original yona e hlakile.
That's that you have a photocopy. The original is clear.
And I want to understand why you did not take the photographs of all the 7 submitted exhibits. Why?
I said that is our standard.
You
That's
also-
not how we do it.
You also said it wastes time, didn't you?
I did say that.
Why didn't you waste your time to prepare for us a full photographic magazine of the submitted exhibits with all those markings that you're talking about? Why?
Standard operating procedure tsa lebomong.
That is the standard operating procedure at
So that you would be dismissed were you to not do that. If you were to take photographs of all the submitted exhibits, you would be dismissed, correct?
I don't think so.
It will not be a breach of discipline, but I'm saying to you, it would help, wouldn't it? That those photographs would be here, and the same markings that you pointed to, which I do not see, unfortunately, maybe because my eyesight is not so good. The same markings would be able to see them on the submitted exhibits. So you would have taken all the photographs, and then we would see those markings on the submitted exhibits.
That is not how we do it. One can only make a choice. During examination, we would examine say 7 or up to 100. But where I have to take a picture, I have to choose one. That is the one that I'll take a pic of. We never take pics of all those cartridges.
Do I understand it? Because it doesn't compromise,
It is so, my lady, we have many cases, but little time.
I think you have shown how I was justified in asking Myra and a friend to call you, because I wanted to talk to you in that mood. I wanted to talk to you about these reports, because it is only fortunate that in this case there are eyewitnesses. It's only fortunate. But the question that I want to put to you is that it is also connected to the scene of crime investigation that we have in this. We do not have sketches of where the cartridges were found. You know something about SOCO, isn't it? Scene of crime investigation, is it not so?
Yes,
Yes, I know about it because I was trained on it at PTC.
And then you would accept that the scene of crime would have had there to be a sketch and photographs showing where the cartridges were found. Do you accept that? Now, if you do not compare or look at all the cartridges, because you have a lot of cases, if there was a third gun involved, we'd never know. We would never know. So you look at one and then you say that they all same with this one, same with this one. Ah, that's it. So you are sampling. You're not testing each. You are sampling, isn't it?
I'm going to get test.
All of them.
All of
Actually,
them.
I test all of them.
They do every 100 I test.
No, I'm talking about the cartridges.
The cartridges, cartridges up to 100 cartridges.
And over 100 cartridges
That's in Ilung.
from one scene.
The only thing that you don't.
Yes, my lady, that is what we do not do.
Ya gola ka baka la hore re bona bile re sena le resource a ba re etsa je empa ho ntso bule ile hore di ka
Due to the fact that we lack resources.
ho ntso bule ile hore di ka sheba ke expect e finka page so ra di results tsa ka tse.
My results are still open to be examined by another expert.
I don't know about that. My client will not have money to bring experts from elsewhere. You are the only expert in this country. The party just passed on. So where are we going to get the money to get experts? Anyway, you think my point, and I want to conclude. You think my point is completely misdirected. That there should be separate photographs. That even if it's a sample, even if you sample the exhibit submitted, if you sample, you think there are too many. Even if you sample one, there should be a photograph of a sample and a photograph of a test. You think I'm completely misdirected? I don't know what I'm talking about.
I
understand.
Yes, you can hear me. What do you think? You think I'm misdirected?
No.
You see, the confusion really, for me, creeps in when you consider this in conjunction with the scene of crime. Were you told where the dead lads were found? The lads were found, the two lads were found. Except that they come from the sea.
Perhaps if I look into the submission form, and I was not informed.
You want to look at the submission?
Yeah, you probably.
Please.
You are said to be from the scene.
Where exactly at the scene?
Ka uno
ho ntse o ke tsa lo ne tse ka ka pela botlene mela go gona mo.
Yeah, it shows that it happened or somewhere around the glen.
Well,
guest house.
I'm confusing you, and I don't want to confuse you. I'm stopping the cross-examination because I can see now you're confused. I don't want to continue confusing you.
I just I'm
No. I saw so Africa. I just go Africa. Not that Africa is different. Now I just want you at the end of your report, you use your references Ian Hawke.
Okay.
35. I don't have the time and I don't have the luxury to do so. I can give you other references from the library, and as a parting shot, you should never say there's nothing like called hammer impression. You should never say that because I can bring you authorities that say they are hammer impression.
I would
Hobane jwale re sebedisa
supply me with-
re sebedisa ena and
Ian Hawke.
ka edition tse pedi.
Yes.
Eh.
And then don't say to me then there's nothing like that. I even tell you out. There's nothing like Hammer impression. You shouldn't say that.
Ya bo tlo peke ke ta thaba ho. Ba re re sebedisa edition tsa tse pedi tsa 1982 and 1983.
I set out it is, but here we have two editions, 1982 and 1983 editions.
And ha di na information e nngwe ya thunya tsa morao tjena. Ka thaba ho.
And they have
No,
no information on the latest firearms.
go into the library and the librarian will show you where Freckleton expert evidence is kept in the library and read through that. Take photocopies of Freckleton. It deals with all manner of tools, firearms, and everything else. Thank you, Melody. That's all. Of the what?
The memoir.
But maybe let me just.
No, I wasn't invited.
No, there was one thing. There was one thing.
I've already recorded.
No, my lady. Let it come out of the memo. Yes. And according to Freckleton, you're going to find. I'm just assisting him so that he can
You're
go.
not lecturing.
No. But I'm going to ask him about this as well. According to Freckleton, he talks of extractor cutout marks.
Well,
Freckleton. Have you heard of extractor cutout marks?
Extractor out, cut marks.
Cut out,
Yes.
cut out marks.
Kuka ke utlwa bana hona le ba bang ba ise ba re ke extractor ho bua ba fela ke extractor ba.
Yes.
Some
Yeah.
call it extractor hook, some just call it extractor.
And you also have a feed ramp marks. Feed ramp. Feed ramp.
Oh. Ha ke loader.
say it again.
Feed ramp mark. Yes. See how long?
I can see my bit of a I really would have.
I know of that one, but it's not so clever.
What about considering about magazine lip marks?
Yes.
Yeah.
In some cases, they call it marker
Magazine lip marks.
magazine lip marks.
What do you call the ones that you were trying to show us, which we didn't see?
Bridge face marks.
Bridge face marks.
Yeah, chamber marks. But more than picking, it's like the chamber into the bridge face marks.
But
Bridge face.
the pictures depict the bridge face marks.
Which unfortunately we couldn't see, but thank you for trying. Thank you, Malik.
Nothing in red, Somali.
Round one. That is it.
Yes, that is for my lady. And
Well, I was looking at both of you because I've been the.
Yes.
But you from here, I had that issue.
yes, my lady. And right. The yes, it's 18 to 20th May.
You compare my
I do.
Well, we even suggest that maybe we can even choose the 21st tentatively.
Let's leave it alone. That's 1 week next month. So what will suffice?
Okay. My apologies, my lady. Since that I have counted wrongly, actually we agreed on 3 days, so
The 3 days will be from the 18th to the 20th. Yes.
I do.
Oh, yes, such a regular. Other 100. Cement.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
Now that's so we have 8.
Yes, madam.
Thank you so much.
Other copies.
I want we also want to know that you're going to in order
Ka bomadimabe re lokela go itšhitšhisa kapa ke e hlahlamang a bonahala a sena bophelo ha jwale. Re se re fumane matsatsi ho tloha
I don't know the reason of but if you put it to a will, it would be a bill in May, but still not.
ha ne le ka nna e ne ke ba
But the person will be what to do.
Say,
To the victim.
Other copies.
I see that. Would have definitely.